Beautiful. This is Soulful Sunday. My name is Alex. It's an absolute honor to be here. We're going to start with Kapalabhati today. So sitting in a comfortable position, let's start the Kapalabhati out of the mouth, and then we'll transfer to the nose for the second round. So deep breath in, full exhale. Inhale comfortably, and we're going to exhale through the mouth. Pumping abdomen. 10, exhale, exhale, exhale. 9, exhale, exhale, exhale. 8, exhale, exhale, exhale. 7, exhale, exhale, exhale. 6, exhale, exhale, exhale. 5, exhale, exhale, exhale. 3, 2, and 1, let it go. And as you let it go, fold forward. Climb forward just as you are. You can readjust your ankles, get as comfortable as you can, and just fold forward. And as you fold forward, relax your head, relax your shoulders, let everything relax forward, right? And just get into a good way. And as you relax forward and get into a good way, remember, head relaxes, shoulders relax, hips relax. So as we come forward, all three parts relax. And we just continue to breathe deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth until we're ready to seal the lips. And just breathe through the nose, connecting with the lungs and the diaphragm. Right? Head, that's your nose. Heart, that's your lungs. Hips, that's your diaphragm. Right? The breath follows the same three parts. That's why they call it three-part breathing. And we exercise all different variations of that breath. Beautiful. Slowly coming up, nice and easy. Take your time to get here. Good. Lean back, switch. This time left leg out in front. Sit up nice and tall. And again, I lift my shirt to show you the kind of ice cream scoop or the drumming that occurs when we do Kapalabhati. We really want to exhale. So now we're going to do it through the nose. So we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale through the nose and begin when you're ready. Creating all that internal heat in the body. Exhale, 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 exhale. Kapalabhati all the way through for 10, 9, you got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leaning forward. Exhale through the mouth and just lean forward. Feel that opposite hip. Again, we're rising and shining. We're rising and reflecting. Right? We're learning how to awaken the body in a good way, in a peaceful way, in a purposeful way. And that's the beauty of practice. Right? True power comes through peace. True power comes through practice. The ability to relax, to let go, and let be. Beautiful. One more deep breath here. Exhale, let it go. Relax your head, relax your shoulders, relax your hips. And then slowly, slowly again, start to come back up. Wonderful. Let's bring ourselves in a cobbler position. Big circles. Very big circles today. Nice. Feel your sit bones moving along the mat nice and comfortably, forward and back. And again, when we do this movement, heart forward, heart back, and then we get into the breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and other direction. Heart forward, heart back. Heart forward, heart back. Right? Moving and grooving. Right? Allowing yourself to feel as we draw that energy from the hips up through the heart and then into the head. Right? Connecting all three parts. And again, you could see the rising as the breath. And the reflecting as the body, right? The body reflects the breath. And the breath rises. That's how the prana increases. 2 and 1. Beautiful. From here, hands behind you, soles of the feet to the floor. Start to windshield wiper down one knee at a time, nice and slowly as you look left and right. Again, just warming up the body, getting it ready for today's practice. Good. When you're ready, we're going to twist all the way. So you're going to look to left side and twist all the way, straight arm twist. And as you straight arm twist, just gently rock your hips forward and back. So I'm twisting over the left side, looking over left shoulder, and again, trying to look at the screen from this big, beautiful twist. Again, drawing that energy from the hips up towards the heart now. Fantastic. Moving to the other side. Again, cross through, let the knees fall into deer pose, and then walk those hands over and twist once again. Rocking hips forward and back really just relaxes those hips. Beautiful. Let's come back to center. Fantastic. Coming into a straight leg forward fold. Curl your toes, walk your hips back. And once you're comfortable, start to reach forward, And as you're reaching forward, you're relaxing your hips, you're relaxing your heart, you're relaxing your head. But keep your toes curled so your legs stay straight. Once the legs are straight, start to reach for the outsides of the feet, right? Start to reach for the tops of the feet, right? Whichever you prefer. And once you start reaching, then you can hold on. Once you can hold on to something, start to bend your elbows, right? Again, creating those micro movements in the body, especially from lying down, right? This is a morning practice. A good forward fold is really calming and cooling for ourselves, right? So breathing and feeling here in the forward fold. We're going to go a little bit deeper by doing 3 Brahmari. Now, Brahmari is that strong humming. So as we hum, each round brings us a little bit deeper. All right, deep breath in. That's 1. Gently lift up. Exhale, Brahmari a little bit deeper. That's 2. Lift up gently. Brahmari a little bit deeper. Beautiful. I'm just holding here for 10. Relaxing. Just at a nice level. Not too deep, not too shallow. Right? Just right. Goldilocks syndrome. Just stay in that sweet zone. Right? Where it's just not too hard, not too easy, just right. And your body can relax. Your body can ground. Your body can surrender into the posture. Good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly coming back. Let's sit up nice and tall. Cross-legged position once again. We're going to do a breath known as breath of fire. Okay, so it's a very strong breath. Inhale all the way. Exhale all the way. Inhale. Hold the breath, kick out the legs, and then exhale back down into your forward fold. And just feel the power of the breath on the posture, right? We were just breathing in really deeply, all the way in, and really deeply all the way out, right? It's a bit of an expansion from our Kapalabhati. When we did Kapalabhati, we just focused on out. On fire breathing, we focus on both the inhale and the exhale. Good, fantastic. Sliding back now. As we slide back, heart back, I'm going to reach for the wall. That's how far back I'm going, and then I'm coming forward. So actually, I'm going to go to the side so I can show you a little bit better. So as I come backward, right, heart, and then as I come forward, heart, right? And then just stretching forward and back, nice and easy. Good. Want to make it a little bit harder. As you come back, bring your hands to the ground and feet up to the air. And then again, feet to the ground, hands up. Reach forward. Again, a little bit of a modification. Again, you can just go back and forward as many times as you like. Remember, it's all about quality, not quantity. And you can start to get lower and lower. But if you would like to try as you go back, feel free to drop the hands to the floor and lift the legs. Eventually, the knees and forehead will touch. I'm almost there, right? Boom. And again, it's just a nice slow journey towards that. Good, forward and back. So heart back, heart forward. Good, and as you go back and want to challenge yourself, hands to the ground and curl everything up. Again, it's just your forward fold, right? Just using your core. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into forward fold, relaxing here, breathing here, feeling here, and connecting with the breath. Just let everything relax, right? Let your back relax, right? Let your shoulders relax, let your head relax. Just fold forward, right? Pull on your toes if you can grab your toes, pull on your ankles, right? Again, bring mobility. Remember, the cleanest moving water is the fastest moving water. So getting into this flow and learning how to let it go. Very, very important. Good. 1 Brahmari here to clear. Deep breath in. Beautiful. And slowly coming back. When we come back, let's grab our knees. Walk our heels towards our hips or our hips towards our heels. And we're going to start to lie back. As we lie back, we're going to create a frame where we can hold ourselves. Right? So you're just holding onto your knees. And now you're pulling your heart forward and you're pulling your heart back. This is really, really good. And if you imagine even just waking up and getting out of bed, right? That's really the movement we're repeating, right? This rising, this energy of going from the ground into a sitting position. Good, just forward and back. Now I want to make it a little bit more challenging, right? Let go. Right? And as you let go, it gets a lot harder. Right? Nice and easy as you curl the spine. Again, you don't have to let go for every round. You can hold on. But if you can, see if you can let go and just press into the knees and find that stability. Right? Find that stability through the core, through the body. Good extra challenge as you go back. Kick your legs out. Bring your legs to the floor, bring it back in. See if you can do this without holding. Right? Next level. Right? And bring it back in. Again, all I'm doing is this, just forward and back. The easiest of it all is just by holding. Right? This is how you set it up. And again, this is proper form. Right? This is how we learn how to do things step by step, increment by increment. All movement into this moment, right? Focus on what you're doing, right? Feel, feel, feel. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. And 1. Beautiful. Sitting up nice and tall, facing the screen. Once again, we're going to do another round of fire breathing. This time with the fire breathing, my hands may go out of the frame, but I'm going to reach up in the air. And as I come down, I'm going to squeeze my thumbs. So arms go up. And then on the exhale, through the nose or through the mouth, depending on how you're feeling. Right, nice and strong. Okay? Nice and strong. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Forward fold. Exhale, let it go. And again, feel. Feel the power of breathing in between the postures. Again, as I said to you, as we started this summer, reclaiming this class, right? Changing it into a way that suits each of your individual needs. One of the things I've noticed with the people coming on Sunday is that there is a larger emphasis on the breathing, because each of you are much more advanced practitioners than just normal, regular walk-ins. You've all been very, very devoted to yoga for a very long time. And so integrating breathing in between is how we start to find meditation, right? If we're having a difficult time meditating, right, by doing yoga asana, the postures, what we're doing now, clearing our head, relaxing, calming our nervous system, each time we go in and out from the breathing through the asana, and then at the end of the practice, we'll integrate both together. And it just really clears the heart, clears the head, clears the hips. So the Kundalini path is very clear. And so in the forward fold, you can feel it. So let's clear, again, once again, always checking in nose to toes, crown of the head to tailbone with ourselves. One strong Brahmari to clear and cleanse and close our forward fold. Deep breath in. And slowly coming up. Nice and easy, beautiful. We're gonna lie down now. So again, just take your time to get there, one elbow at a time. And then once you're there, just lie down flat on the ground with your feet pressed on the floor, and so you can see the screen. You don't have to be sideways. I'm just showing you the sideways angle. I may flip forward once again, but just be comfortable where you can see, and then we go into it, and then we don't need to do anything more. Good. Hands on thighs. Reach for your knees. Good. Reach for your knees, and then lift your knees off the ground. And press your knees into your hands. Curl your toes. Point your toes. So knees are pressing into your arms. Arms are straight. Head is relaxed on the ground, so nice and relaxed. If it's not relaxed on the ground, you're going to reach for a head pillow, right? You're going to reach for a bolster, and you're going to put it under your head. Right? But right now, we're just kicking our knees up toward us, pushing our shoulders away from our ears, and just lifting toes up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. This next posture is known as waterfall. We're going to transfer through knees into chest, so give yourself a nice squeeze. Roll it out on the ground again. Make sure your head is relaxed. If it's not relaxed, make sure to put a blanket, a bolster, a pillow underneath it. Good. And when you're ready, kick your legs up. Again, my legs are doing the same thing. They're just pointing. And now I just missed it from the screen, but they're just pointing and curling straight up in the air. And then I just might flick my fingers, twinkle them like stars. But I'm just curling toes, pointing toes, and just twinkling like fingers like stars, increasing circulation up towards the ceiling. Right? Holding here, relaxing your back on the ground. Everything is relaxed for 10, 9, 8, 7, just point and curl and twinkle through the fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and best part 1. Relax your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Reach on through. Grab the heels of your feet. Relax back down for stirrup. And in stirrup, I like to just tilt my tailbone down. Tilt my tailbone down. You see that extra stretch I can get? Again, neck has to be nice and long on the floor, but again, just tilting tailbone down. Tilting tailbone down feels really good. Being able to massage it out through the lower back. Good, you can stay here if you'd like to transition into happy baby. Grab the outsides of the feet, pulling your legs a little bit more. That would be the next stage. And then the third stage is open it all the way up. The knees are coming down towards the floor. Hands are relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. Head is relaxed. Everything is relaxed as we hang out here on the floor. Deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Coming back down, soles of the feet to the floor. Place your hands down on the ground and just start to lift your hips ever so slightly and then point your tailbone down. So again, the hips rock. It's called the tailbone tilt. You can lift it off the ground a little bit and then bring it back down and roll it the other way. When you roll it the other way, you should feel a lot of space in your lumbar spine. You should be able to pass something underneath it. When you curl the other way, it's flattened. Nothing can pass. When you curl the other way, it opens. So again, you're working the solar plexus here. You can place your hands on your solar plexus as you feel. And you want to bring that lift from the tailbone through the solar plexus. Okay, so again, it tilts and it lifts, and then it comes back down. Good, we're going to work this for a whole minute, just up and down. Be aware of what your knees are doing. Be aware of what your shoulders are doing. That's why I like to put my hands here and just feel as I roll it through. I want to get to right here. And once I'm here, I'm like, that's good. And then I bring it down. Oh, I feel all that tightness, all that tension getting slowly, slowly released in your body. Fantastic. For 10. Doing great. Breathing in, breathing out. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Lying back down on the ground, windshield wiper the knees side to side now. Let's let them go side to side. Go slowly at first. Always remember, slow, swift, swift is fast. So we don't want to start quickly, not for anything, right? We always start slowly because then we build it up to swiftly and then we build it up to quickly. And that's how we know we're moving with control. We're moving with the breath. We're moving with purpose, which is power, right? We learned this earlier. That's our pranayama. That's our practice. Good. Now that we've done that a few times, let's drop over to the left side now. So now we're on the left side, left hand on top of right knee. Allow yourself to twist out to the right side. Again, so we're not just stretching, we're also strengthening, right? We're not just rising, we're also shining, we're also reflecting, right? We're also seeing and being. And that's the beauty of this practice, right? The state of meditation, the state of yoga grows, not just through consistently strengthening, and also not through consistently surrendering. Technically, it would be so consistently surrendering, but consistently stretching, right? So strengthening and stretching are great. They're mechanistic foundations, they're functions of the practice. But ultimately, it's about liberation and realization. And the only way we can get there is by understanding our will and our will to surrender. Very, very powerful. So when we hold the posture, we're really using our will to surrender. We're choosing to bind ourselves rather than be bound by anything or anyone. And that's a beautiful thing. That's why in yoga we call it the granthis, that we untie these granthis, that we unknot them in ourselves. So we loosen and lighten all our chakras, right? We open and understand our koshas, our yogic anatomy. And through this process, we liberate the body. And by liberating the body, we also simultaneously liberate the mind. Because the mind is the body. The body is the mind. Good, really twist it out. Kick that top leg out and hold for 10, 9, curl your toes, 8, 7, 6, pressing in both directions. Press through the palm, so my palm is going towards the wall, pressing through the foot. That's why I'm curling my toes. 2, and 1. Release. Grab hold of your knee, bring it in towards your chest, and that'll help you switch to the other side. So I'm just going to roll right away onto the other side. Right hand on top of left, and twist it out. And as you twist it out, again, playing around here. I'm going to have to come up a little bit closer to you, because guess what's going to happen? I'm not going to have enough room to kick. All right. That was this way. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Kicking that leg out. And you're literally kicking into the wall as you're pressing through the palm, stretching all the way through crossbody for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Grab hold of that knee. Let it bring you back to center. Good. Grab hold of both knees. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Good. Now release your hands. Keep your knees in towards your chest. Drop the soles of the feet to the ground. And then lift your knees in towards your chest. Again, nice and easy. So this is really good for the lower abdomen, the lower belly button region. Right? So as you breathe here, really feel that connection. We call this toe taps. Again, I'm just relaxing the head side to side. Just clearing through that tension that I created, right? Or any residual left through the twist. So again, legs are just going up and down, right? Feeling that lumbar spine flatten. Wonderful. Now, what we're gonna do is soles of the feet come to the floor, lift your hips up super high. Okay, use your elbows to help you. Good, come down. Bring your knees in towards your chest, right? I like to curl the toes. Good. And then again, back down to the soles of the feet. Press super up and high through the elbows, right? Really press elbows down. Lift up as high as you can. Stay up there as long as you like. And then slowly lower down and feel everything coming in the opposite way. Curl your toes, knees towards your chest. You can even bring your forehead toward your knees, right? Just to get the full counter stretch. Now from here, elbows into the ground, lower everything down. And then of course, make sure your neck is nice and long. Lift your tailbone up. And we want to go super high now. Press up, press up, press up, press up, press up. Right? And then again, coming back down vertebrae by vertebrae. And then curl it. Good, 30 more seconds. Doing great, guys. Right? Let it flow, let it go. All the way up, and then coming back down. Beautiful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Knees into chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Lift your head off the ground. Roll it out left and right. And now we're going to move one leg at a time, forward and back. Again, you can have your leg off the ground, your head off the ground. Right foot can touch. Stretching it all the way out and through. One leg comes up, knee to chest. The other one comes down to the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lying back down on your backs, soles of the feet to the floor. Lift your hips up high. Walk your elbows in, hands to the floor. I like to reach for my ankles. That's the way I like to do my bridge pose. Stretching up through the hips. Some people like to stick with elbows, or if you want, you can clasp your hands and walk your arms even underneath you, framing even higher. Okay, so whatever you choose to do, hold that position and breathe. All the way in, all the way out for bridge pose. Right, press through the heels, press through the toes, press through the thighs, press through the hips. Everything presses upward. Right, knees together, knees apart. Right, feel where the sweet spot is. And holding for 10. You got this. 9, 8, 7. Push belly button to spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Slowly lower down. Draw the knees into chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Rock head side to side. And now kick legs nice and easy. Kick legs nice and easy. Kick your legs. Kick your legs. See? Release my grip. Kick my knees. Kick my knees. Gives a nice massage. Kick my knees through the lower back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's sit back up. Coming back up. Comfortable position. We're going to do breath of fire again, but we're going to do it in a different way, okay? So remember, if it gets any confusion or intensity in the nose, you can always switch to the mouth, and then you go back, right? But if you can get it through the nose, great. It's more reciprocity there with the fire breathing. So this time, arms out in front, squeeze your thumb as you draw in towards you. So last time we did up, this time we're doing toward. So we exhale, we curl the body, and then we exhale. Inhale, hold. As you hold, relax in sitting position. Lose the curve in your spine. Sit up nice and tall. Tuck chin for 10. Hold yourself up. 9. Focus on third eye center. 8. 7. Feel the peace. Feel the comfort. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Exhale naturally. Hold the sitting position. Inhale naturally. Exhale naturally. And if you don't know meditation, this is a great start, right? Working with pranayama and then just entering in, even for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, because 10 seconds will turn into a minute of stillness, of peace, of being. And then moment by moment, we grow that duration till it becomes our whole life, where this awareness abides. Beautiful, everyone. Again, let's go into tabletop position now. We're gonna just come over. So if I was here, I would just come over the knees and just come forward toward you. Because I'm gonna show from the side, I'm gonna move to the side. Beautiful. From here, curl the spine. Cow, and as you hold cow, rock it forward and rock it back. And just stay in cow pose. Good, and when you're ready, transition to cat. And then just stay in cat pose. Curling forward and back. And when you're ready to transition, you transition into cow. Stay here as long as you like. And transition into cat. Stay here as long as you like, rocking and rolling. Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do that fire breathing, and we're going to do it with our tabletop position. And again, this is a great gift for some of you because some of you really miss your Kundalini practice with me. So again, starting to integrate a little bit because of your consistency. You keep showing up. So again, one of the little treats is that your consistency starts to show me what is key. Okay, so we're going to go from cat to cow. And we're going to do this through fire breathing. Go slowly if this is new to you. Looks like this. Again, like I said, it's a little easier to regulate and feel the reciprocity through the nasal passage. But sometimes it can create some sensations, even for me with fire breathing, that I transfer to the mouth just for a little while until that sensation dissipates. A lot can be liberated through this. So again, go at your own pace. You can follow me. We're only going to do a minute. Just inhaling up, exhaling down. And again, it doesn't have to be a set pattern, right? You could, right? So you choose. Okay, so I'm going to inhale up into cat. And I'm going to exhale into cow. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower into child's pose, heels to hips as you drop into child's pose. Palms out in front, stretch back, reach back. Forehead slowly comes to the floor. Get in a really good way. Fierce as a seed. Right? You've just watered, you've just nurtured, you've just nourished yourself. Right? Feeling the power of that breath. Right? That's the prana. Once that prana starts to get increased, right? The ability to heal, the ability to feel gets increased. Why? Because healing is feeling. So our job in the yoga is to go through the healing and to understand that feeling. Good, and slowly coming up. Oh, side to side. Right, side to side, feel, feel, feel. Okay, we're gonna go over the ankles right now. Very important for us. If we have knee issues, ankle issues, we take it at our own pace, right? We don't go all the way, right? But if you can, start to walk those hands behind you, right? And we're getting ready for saddle, right? Slowly, slowly. Right, nothing too intense, right? Just slowly, slowly leaning a little bit more back than usual, walking those hands back. Getting into a good way, stretching side to side. If you can, see if you can lift those knees for a nice ankle stretch for 10, 9, right? Lower a little bit more, 8, 7, 6, 5. If you'd like to go all the way to the ground, you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly start to climb it back up. Nice and easy. All the way through into tabletop position. Curl your toes this time. We're gonna do a down dog. Curl your toes, but we're gonna go nice and slow into down dog. Curl your back. Lift your hips. Come back down. Look up. Good. Curl your back. Cat. Curl. Push your weight into your toes. Lift your hips. Straighten your legs. Heels to the floor. Come back to the ground. Cow. Curl. Cat. Once you get cat, curl your tailbone. Lift your legs. Straighten. Lower to the floor. And then again, bending knees. Come back down. And into cow pose. Beautiful. We're going to do one more round with fire breathing. Inhale, this time up. And I'm going to exhale into cat. This time I 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two choices this time, straight into down dog or into child's pose, your choice. Take that rapid fire breathing that you just created, that internal tapas, that internal fire, and start to let it flow through your body, nose to toes, crown of the head to tailbone. Right, walk it out here, feel, feel, feel. Right, and if you're not in down dog, you're in child's pose. Again, doing all the same things, just working it through, feeling that prana, creating that permanent, lasting change. Good, so if you're in child's pose, you're just gonna come up to tabletop position. We're all going to take a big step and replace the right hand with the right foot. Okay, big step. Left knee on the ground. Uncurl your toes and lift your knee for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Letting that pressure in the foot stay there. Lightly press down the knee, lift up. And then your hip toward your heel for 10. Hip toward your heel, 9. Shouldn't be any problem with the knee. If there is, put a blanket, put a pillow. But why should there be no problem? Because your knee's not really on the floor. It is on the floor, but not really. It's pressing through the top of the foot. So there's a lightness in the knee. And then the hip is going toward the heel. Good. Hand on the floor once again. And now we're going to twist up. Stretch up, twist up. You could even lift the knee if you like. Feel, feel, feel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All the way down to the ground. Relax down for lizard pose, right, or dragon. Right, just feel those hips relax, shoulders relax. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. One last movement. Kick your heel back behind you as you lean forward. This is as far as you go. Again, hip to heel. If you can, reach back with opposite hand. Grab the foot. Bring it toward your hip for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Relaxing it down. Okay, stretching it through, right? Lift that knee a couple times. Let that energy dissipate through, right? Learning how to practice your lunges. Beautiful. And 1. Curl your toes, right? Push back. Down dog or child's pose or tabletop, wherever you came from. Fantastic. And when you're ready, we're going to replace left hand with left foot. All right, lower it down. Uncurl your toes. Lift your back leg. Okay, when you're ready, lower it down and then find that position over top of the leg. Lift up. And then heel to hip, hip to heel, heel to hip, hip to heel. Right? Trying to connect those two together and stay upright. And when you're ready, lower yourself down, drop the arm, look, and twist. Stretch up. And remember, that knee can even come off the ground. Right. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down all the way into it now. Full dragon or lizard. Oh. All sorts of sensations can arise. Just watch them. Just witness. See. Be, know, show, live, give. Right? That's what it's all about. Good. Slowly coming up. Good. We got one more to go. Bring that heel toward your hip. If that's as far as you can go, great. If you can, with opposite hand, grab that leg. Bring it toward you. And then again, drop the hip to the heel. That's the painful part. Oof. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release that leg. Push back. Oh yeah. Down dog, tabletop, wherever you went to. All right. Really get your last stretch out. Feel, feel, feel. Good, and when you're ready, we're going to transition right into lying down. So wherever you can, just lie down on the ground immediately, palms face up. If that's uncomfortable for your lower back, you can always put the soles of the feet to the floor. Good. Once here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And let's do some fire breathing lying down. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, mouth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale all the way. Hold the breath, stretch up, reach up, hold, feel, nice and tall. And then exhale, relax, open up those arms, open up those legs. Squeeze your glutes, release your glutes. Squeeze, release. And just feel that tapas, that internal fire we just created. Relax. Settle. Temper. Right? Our spine is like Japanese steel. Right? And in order to make a sword of Japanese steel, it's very, very thin slices of metal. And it's just like our bodies. Right? That's what the strongest muscles in our bodies are. They're just layer upon layer upon layer of tissue. Thin tissue. The more layers of thin tissue, the more fibrous and dense the muscle is. It's no different than the strength of a sword. Right? The steel, right, when compacted, sheath by sheath, layer by layer, becomes strong. And that's why as we increase the tapas, as we increase the internal fire, really, really important to temper, right? Temper that steel, temper that fire. Because again, like Goldilocks, we don't want too much. We don't want too little. We want just right. Right? We don't want to be exhausted. We don't want to be lethargic. We want to feel active and alert and ultimately aware. Aware is the key because awareness opens up to acceptance. Awareness and acceptance are really the core or key ingredients or foundations when it comes to practice. So if you're lying here and you feel those two words, you feel aware of your body through your breath, in your mind, with eyes closed, and you're able just to explore that perfect trinity, fantastic. Right? If you can feel the word acceptance, maybe you don't feel those things, right? Can you feel that? Can you feel what is not there? Right? Can you feel what could or should? And accepting it makes it a must. Right? If you accept something, it doesn't need to change. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, great. That's the beauty of acceptance. And so through awareness and acceptance, through the inhale, through the exhale, every breath, we breathe in what the earth is breathing out. All movement into this moment. just relax your head side to side. Nice and easy. Twinkle out through the fingers. And if you like this feeling, like enjoy this feeling, join me for the next class, for the restorative, right, where we go into adult nap time. With Shavasana, just a little bit here on the ground, stretch it out, reach it out as you awake from your awakenedness. Right, bring the soles of the feet down, stretch up over your head, reach back, stretch back, feel, feel, feel. Tilt your tailbone a few times here. Get some nice curls. Any last moment, good tractions, just release it. Beautiful. And when you're ready, roll onto right or left side, and let's slowly come up. Wonderful work, everyone. And as we come up, we should feel real good, pain-free. But if we're not pain-free, right, then we use our hands and we create that magic within ourselves when we start to focus on maybe some of the discomfort, some of the dukkha or the suffering, and we start to liberate it. We liberate it by realizing it. What is it? Right? And there's no better way than holding something in your hand, right? Using your haptics. Bring it up over your head. Back down over your heart. Go really fast now for 5. Really fast. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. And at that speed, at that feeling, it almost just opens itself. The need to go in reciprocates a wanting to go out. Now that we're holding, right, behold and be held. Be held by what you are beholding. Right? So if you're holding the energy is also holding you. Right? If you can feel the energy can also feel you. And again, these are all practices for meditation. But remember, meditation is a practice, just like yoga. But the experience of yoga, the experience of meditation cannot be taught. It can only be experienced. And so we hope that the teachings, the classes, and the practices lead to that state. A state of being, a state of seeing, a state of knowing, the state of showing, of giving, and of living for yourself, through yourself, in yourself. So we're going to close today's practice by slowly closing the palms as we chant the mantra Om. Deep breath in. Om. Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. In your hearts, in your lives, and everything that you see, are, and be. The divine in me sees and shares the divine in you. In love, with love, through love. Thank you everyone for coming out today. Namaste. Yay, everyone. Thanks, Lynn. Thank you. I feel happy.